Oh, they're both burning my contact lenses, so I keep blinking funny. Hi guys, today's video is a longevity test. It is the GHDs, I don't know what else I was going to say there, the GHDs versus my Cloud9s. Now, I thought this could be a helpful video just because no one really talks about how well these perform after you've owned them for like 3 to 5 years. So when you buy either of these, they are really expensive. You do want them to last a long time. You don't want them to shit themselves later or not perform later. And no one really talks about which one's better later down the track. So for me, with both of these hair straighteners, they were both amazing when I first bought them. Like, unless you use them side by side to test them, it'd be really hard to notice any difference because my hair's not uber curly or anything like that. This is it after it's been blow dried. I think for those with like really curly hair, you would probably be a little bit more picky than anybody like me with not so curly hair and that kind of thing. I do get ringlets if I don't straighten my hair for like months on end and if I stop dyeing it, but at the moment, I mean, this is pretty much it. If I let it dry, it's a little less dry looking if I like naturally let it dry. And yeah, I mean, it gets waves and stuff, but that's pretty much it now. It used to be really curly and now it's not. So yeah, I guess I just wanted to do a test, one side versus the other, on how well it straightens, and I'll talk about how it feels and that kind of thing as well. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. But I just wanted to share how they both were later down the track. So my first pair was the GHDs. I used these for a solid 3 to 4 years straight, and then I bought the Cloud9s, and I then used these for 3 to 4 years straight. So they've been used roughly about the same amount of time, and even like today I pick up either or. These ones might come traveling with me, these ones might stay at home. Like, I use them all the time, so I feel like they've got about as much use out of each other as, like, it's pretty even. So yeah, I wanted to obviously just do the test on them. So not really much else to talk about. I'm just going to go ahead and plug these in, and we'll do this side will be Cloud9 and this side will be GHD. So we'll start with the Cloud9s. The good thing about the Cloud9s, just a switch here, you heard it beep. And then they've got levels of heat on the side here. I can't remember how hot these get. I'm pretty sure it's like really intense. I might have to search that, so I put them on an even heat. I'll just let this one heat up and I'll just search how much the GHD gets up to. So for my GHDs, it says like an article back in 2012 that it gets to like 185-ish. So for my GHDs, I'm putting it on the setting that's between the 150 and the 200, just to kind of keep it even, I guess. When it comes to like, I guess the plugs and the swivels and stuff, like everything's intact, nothing's loose, the plates are totally fine, there's no issues there. Same with the GHD, totally fine, there's no issues with anything to do with the actual product. All the plates are in place, there's nothing falling apart. So Cloud9 first. So my hair is straight, which is super annoying. I should have just done this after air dried, but it is what it is. I'm just going off the feel and everything of it as well. So when I first bought them, I usually go through once, by the way, and then I like go slower the second time. I don't know why. But when I first bought them, they made my hair feel super silky, and it slid through like you couldn't feel your hair. I can definitely feel like a little bit of tugging, and my hair doesn't feel like as silky. It does. My hair obviously doesn't need it this much, but it doesn't feel as silky, but it's still like really straight. I kind of feel like even with cheaper straighteners you're going to achieve that super straight look, but it just depends on like the technology and the straighteners for like not completely sizzling your hair off and that kind of thing. So I mean, the key thing to note is these still straighten just fine 4 to 5 years later. Like, I don't know how long I've owned these, it's been a very long time though. It might be more like 6 years. These could be 6 years old. I can't remember. I've had them for a very long time though. They do a great job. Like, my hair is still really straight. The more patience you have, obviously the straighter you can get it, but the true test would be if someone that has got really curly hair does this longevity test themselves, and then that'll help people as well. But from the product point of view, like they're still intact. I'm not having any issues with them like not turning on or anything like that, and they still get super hot. So I don't know, the only thing that I'm noticing that is not the same is just how my hair feels afterwards. It's not as silky, and that I do feel the gripping when the plates go through my hair. So yeah, I mean my hair is super straight, as you can see. It's smoothed it all out, there's no like flyaways or anything like that, and yeah, it's still done a really great job. And obviously with the Cloud9s you could have gone hotter as well. So with the GHDs there's just the switch here, and it makes a noise and it'll let you know when it's heated up, but other than that you can't control the heat of a GHD, of this GHD. I don't know about the other ones because I still have my original one, so they definitely feel different going through the hair. So I don't know, I feel like this gets straighter, which is going to sound really weird because they're both really straight. This almost still feels a little bit more silky than the Cloud9s. What? You guys won't be able to tell on camera, but these feel silkier. This side feels silkier than this side. I know I should be grabbing smaller pieces, but this is not a straightening tutorial. I feel like the way that this goes through my hair is so much nicer. It still isn't as like nice as when I first bought the GHDs, but it is still nice. I don't know, this feels a lot different. I have not really compared the two together before. They're both burning my contact lenses, so I keep blinking funny. It's super annoying. This definitely feels straighter and silkier, which is why I keep going through it and through it and through it and through it, because it's like feels so nice. But definitely, oh my god, it's such a you're not going to notice on camera, but in person this feels so much straighter. I mean, both straighteners straighten my hair, there's like no denying it. Both brands have lasted a very long time, there's no denying that. But the GHD, which is the older one of the two, feels nicer in my hair. My hair feels nicer afterwards. So bizarre. I didn't even notice. Can't even explain this one. The true test would be like a humidity test as well, but I'm not doing that. If you guys want me to do that, I can. Just let me know. I feel like I go through my hair a lot with the GHDs because it feels so nice afterwards, but I probably need to go through it less with the GHDs because it's done a better job. Like, this is pin straight. Okay, I'll put that down because otherwise my hair's gonna really hate me. Can you guys tell the difference? I don't know if you can on camera. I 100% can. This side is so much straighter. I'm so impressed than this side. This side feels like I could go through it again. Like in comparison to the other side, it feels like this side's not finished. And like if you ever look at this here, like whereas this is like nice and smooth and dead straight, and there's like no areas that look unstraightened, whereas this looks a little bit scraggly. I don't know if you can tell, but it's actually not. It's just not as well straightened as this side. It's really hard to explain. I kind of want to go through this side to show like how much more silky the GHDs can go. So I'm just gonna turn these back on, and I'm going to go back through the GHD side, the Cloud9 side with the GHDs, just to show what I mean. Like, I feel like this is going to get it just that little bit more silky and flat and straight. See? Can you tell? Like, so much more straight with the GHD. Which I just had no idea, so now I know. I'm not like never going to use my Cloud9s ever again. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, like it's just so much silkier, so much more flat. And yeah, I don't know, I just prefer the GHD, I guess. So that's the end of the video, guys. Let me know if you've got any like hair straighteners and things that you've had for a long time and what your thoughts are like now. Do you have ones that are better than GHDs or Cloud9s? Because you don't have to go with those two. But yeah, just share information down below because it's helpful for anybody else watching. But yeah, thanks so much for watching my video, and I will see you next time.